We lost Jim Brown yesterday.
Ugh. It was one of those things where I saw it on ABC Sports first, and of course they cover it in sports because everybody knows that if you take Jim Brown's entire life, it was those 9 fucking years with the Browns.
Not the social justice aspect of what he
Not
did.
nothing.
Equality in sports, really, which was very needed at the time.
Talking and so they go into the football, and then immediately before they kind of go into anything that he did with any social justice, social awareness, helping inner city, talking to the young black athletes and giving them some pointers on how to to make a difference in their own communities. And they had to say, that he was a runner like no other, even though he had some domestic abuse problems. Like, really? Like that?
That got play.
Yeah, yeah. Like you had to before you could get the helmet off him, you had to chop him off at the knees, and then you go from there to him in the Dirty Dozen. And they say that he didn't. While he was filming the Dirty Dozen, he decided that he wasn't going to continue playing football because he was supposed to go to camp, and they weren't paying those guys shit back then. And then from there, it jumped right to, and he had the first interracial love scene with Raquel Welch. I'm just like, are you guys like trying to say like Jim Brown was a great man? Or are you just trying to like do kind of a semi little smear campaign?
First of all, is that true? That was the first ever interracial love scene on film.
That's what I mean, I would.
And
have
it may be true. I just never knew it.
Yeah.
Did they talk at all about
Jim Brown was a handsome motherfucker, and she, you know how I feel about her, so.
Right. They show any footage of any of the walks that he did, any of the marches?
No,
that he was there for. That was absent from the reel.
No, fuck no. Why would they do that? It was like this thing I saw the other day, and they were talking to this older couple, and he had a magazine. He said, this guy asked him, he said, make America great again. He goes, like when? He goes, that's a very divisive hat. The guy's probably like 75 years old. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, well, he says, 1965, civil rights. I mean, there's a lot of turmoil. Like, when was it great for the black man? And the guy says, well, it was just better times. He said, but not for the black man. And the guy just, like, it's like the other one I sent you the other day, and the guy's walking along. He's got this big pro-life.
God is pro-life?
God is pro-life. And the guy walks up and he goes, yeah, what's the deal with that? He goes, God loves you. God loves everyone. God is pro-life. He goes, is that why he killed everybody on the planet except Noah and some farm animals? And the guy just looked at me. He was
nothing.
Yeah, I was like, it's like he had a stroke. It was like, fuck, man. Like,
if we're putting this all in God's hands and we're saying he's in control, I don't know how many people he killed today, but it's a fair number. Brilliant.
It's God's will.
God's will.
Could
and
you
listen,
imagine?